Okay. Okay, I don't know why the sound, I don't think that's what the song was supposed to do. Anyways, you all have no idea how many tech problems we've had today, or how many things are jerry-rigged right now to make it work. But I'm glad you're all still here. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Stuff is crazy. Stuff has been crazy. I didn't sleep last night. We were trying to start the 24-hour stream early. And, boy, we've had trolls, we've had tech problems. Can I please say, Portal. Portal. Yeah, AJ, I love Portal too, but that's enough. So, Lunar, what's the deal? What's the deal? Why are you showing your own deletions? Thank you for the follow, by the way, Lunar. What is going on?
All right, lads. I'll give you Blackbeard's honest opinion. You ask me, can this new captain promise you a life of prizes, plunder, and adventure?
Lunar,
Aye.
you're deleting your own
until
just now. So, Lunar, Lunar's trolling, by the way. I don't mind a little trolling, but Lunar is posting message deleted and then complaining about message deleted. So, yeah, there you go. Anyone know, do we have transcoding options, or are they gone? I'm assuming they're gone. Let me fix my seat here.
I seen him clear the deck of a Spanish galleon like it were nothing. Fighting like a devil, dressed as a man.
No, Android.
And he's a canny one. Knows his way round every crag and crevice of these islands. So if it's fortune and adventure you seek, then Captain Edward Kenway's your man. Only, don't meddle in his private.
I'm sorry the transcoding options are gone. And I'm sorry if the downtime scared anybody off.
And even
I don't blame anyone for not wanting to wait through that shit, but let me tell you, I've had more waiting and technical problems today than most of you can imagine, trying to keep the stream up. This is not my normal streaming server. Everything is jerry-rigged today. You thought this was Unity. Nope, I have never played Unity. I am not a fan of Ubisoft's decision to make this a yearly series. That was pretty stupid of them, I think. So, yeah, we're rocking at 3300 again. The game should look beautiful, as long as we don't have any weird problems. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Start a new game. As long as we don't have any weird ISP problems, we should be good at 3300. I've got 5 megs up. I'm only trying to use 3.3, so we should be good. Maybe. AJ, maybe. So, alright, I am usually much more engaged with chat. I'm gonna shut up for a minute here. We'll get back to talking in a minute. Gotta pause there for a second. I need to catch up with everybody, then we're gonna start. I will be there. Okay, Lamia's taken off for a little while, so I was just signing off. Just saying so long for a little while. Lamia, I can't wait till you come back. All right, so what the hell happened today? We had everything. We had tech problems, we had all kinds of stuff, but we're still going to do this. Hopefully I don't go resident sleeper on y'all. I've done about 6 or 7 24-hour streams in the past 2 months, so I've got this, although I only really slept about 4 or 5 hours last night, so that's kind of crappy. Do I plan on playing Syndicate? Don't play Unity. So here's my take on it all. I think it was awful of Ubisoft to commit to making this a yearly series. That's pretty much Ubisoft saying, I want your money, I don't care about the quality, I just want your money. So, yeah, Ubisoft, not cool at all. I haven't even looked at Unity. I mean, I heard it was really buggy, and I presume they fixed the bugs, but the truth is, Ubisoft is not getting my money for Unity, and they are not getting my... Oh, Dr. P. Man, Dr. P, I'm so glad you said that. Oh, Dr. P. Okay, here's what's up. Dr. P, my stream is a mess tonight, as you may have noticed. I am streaming from Windows instead of from my normal Mac setup. My entire capture setup fell apart, and I had to rebuild in Windows. Dr. P, thank you for the very generous donation. Dr. P has a message says, many call your channel the best because they know hosts don't get better than you. Even if you are too humble to accept that fact. You've already done it, Jay. Here's to the future and keeping it, Jay. Dr. P. Dr. P. You have all my love. You have all my love and thanks, Dr. P. And big hugs. Dr. P is the man. Dr. P is the man of the hour, and I thank you for it. I'm sorry the notification didn't pop up. What's going on is that I had to set up everything in OBS from scratch under Windows today, and so I don't have most of my stuff in place. Half my notifications are missing. Most of my GIFs are gone. I've got the wrong font on my overlay. I had to re-rig the green screen and the chroma key and my camera crop and all my lighting settings and all that crap. And I was supposed to start the stream 3 hours earlier today than I did. Yeah, Blue Yeti. Exactly, AJ. That's what I'm running, as a Blue Yeti. And you are awesome. Dr. P, thank you. And Steve and everyone else, thank you just for being here all. If you're lurking, I love you still. Hugs for lurkers. Hugs for chatters. Hugs for all you entropic brothers and sisters of mine. I am so glad to have you here. And with the exception of some of the trolls, I consider you all my friends. And some of you are getting to be very good friends. And I miss you. You know, when I turn off the stream, it gets so damn quiet here. The first thing that happens when I turn off the stream is I feel lonely. And I'm a hermit. Do you know I've spent 36 years of my life wanting to get away from people? Just wanting to be alone? Oh God, thank God, I'm back home. I don't have to deal with people anymore. Well, that's changing, and that's all of you. That's Twitch, and that's all of you. That's why that's changing. So this is fantastic. Twitch has been changing my life. You all have been changing my life. And again, I thank you for being here. It is just that awesome. So today has been a technical mess. In fact, let's back up 3 days. Life is Strange has been a technical mess. For a game that is not really that high intensity, graphically, or anything else. Yeah, it is. Exactly, Popo. I've spent my life being an introvert, and really I am still an introvert, instead of, like an extrovert will actually feed off the energy of other people and be empowered by it. An introvert has the life sucked out of them by the energy of other people around them. I'm around a few people, at least in physical space, and they just suck the energy right out of me. So, yeah, I may still be an introvert, but I'm trying to crack that nut. I'm trying to get out of my shell. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm on camera. That's why we're doing this. I want to make some friends again. I want to get out there, and we're doing it. You're doing it with me. So here we are. Technical glitches have plagued Life is Strange. We had audio dropouts that spent time trying to fix, and yeah, I've been in IT for decades. I've been in IT for decades, and despite all the reading and tweaks and updates, I couldn't get those damn audio dropouts to stop, and other people were having worse issues with Life is Strange. They were having terrible graphical issues, audio that doubled up, tripled up. Max would say, "Hello, Chloe," and what you'd hear is, "Hello, Chloe, hello, Chloe, hello, Chloe, hello, Chloe." Yeah, our audio dropouts were nothing compared to the trouble other people had. So anyways, it's been one technical mess after another, and today when I tried to start episode 4 early, and this stream early, of course the AverMedia software decided to take a complete shit, and wasn't even going 1 frame a second. I was having capture issues. I explored so many reasonable tech aspects of that problem, and just, I was fuming mad. So, flipped over to Windows, set up OBS from scratch. Not everything's in place, so bear with me. It's why I can't even fix the break screen now. I don't have any of my software up. I've been transcoded into a digital extrovert. That is awesome, Kim. That is awesome. So this was the plan. We had a poll going this week. Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 had a lead for a few days, but just barely. Assassin's Creed Black Flag was pretty much neck and neck with it, and pulled ahead last night. So there it is. It won the poll. AJ, what's my favorite game to date? I tend to think that's not a fair question. I'll try and answer. I'd prefer you say, what's your favorite Nintendo game? What's your favorite PlayStation game? What's your favorite role-playing game? What's your favorite action game? If you break that stuff down, it's a little easier. But some of my favorite game series include the Mass Effect series. I like Mass Effect on Insanity. You don't suppose my Windows code fixed the issues, huh? You want to hear it again? J7RCH, B7THR, 33RQ3, 8J6WJ, 8BB2J. Yeah, don't try to plug that in for any modern version of Windows, because that's a Windows 98 code that I can't get out of my damn head. Maybe it fixed my issues, maybe not. But PC game, that's not quite narrowing it down, AJ. Oh yeah. Just getting started. Just getting started, Morrison. I haven't even started the game yet. That's why we're just catching up. I haven't had a chance to talk properly with chat in 3 days. Why? Trolls. Trolls have been coming into my already glitchy Life is Strange stream, trying to spoil the whole fucking thing. And hopefully they didn't spoil SteamOS game. Does that help? Nice. Alright, so I'm bouncing around between questions. I'm going to be going crazy over the next 12 to 16 hours or whatever is going to happen here. I like Mass Effect on Insanity. I like Last of Us Grounded. I like the Witcher series. I like Dragon Age Origins. Much more than 2 and much more than Inquisition. We could go back to Nintendo. No worries. We could go back to Nintendo and I could give you some favorites. We could go back to DOS games and I could give you some favorites. I like the old Space Quest, King's Quest. I liked a lot of those old games. Jones in the Fast Lane. I love Tetris.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Morrison, thank you for the follow and welcome. Welcome. But, you're popular. Only the popular streamers get trolled. Take it as a compliment. I am trying to. So, original NES. Well, my first games, I had 3 games. I had Athena, which was terrible, Slalom, which was boring, and the original Legend of Zelda in the gold cart. Zelda was pretty good. But I would say Metroid, the original Metroid, Final Fantasy 1, the original Final Fantasy. What else? Mega Man 2. I was big on Mega Man 2. I know it was not the hardest of games, but I loved Mega Man 2 big time. What else was good? The second Zelda, I love Adventure of Link. I wasn't that good at it, but I got it on a very special Christmas, so I have a warm place in my heart for the Adventure of Link. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, even though that was such... Yep, Contra, thank you. I was going to forget Contra. Contra's up there. Contra's one of my favorite platformers, and I'm not that good at platformers. Shoot 'em up, platformer, whatever you want to call it. Super Mario's fine and all, but I was never that good at it. Anyways, lots of cool games. The terrible port of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game for NES, was also fantastic. Terrible port, still fantastic. I love that. Super Nintendo, I would like the original Super Mario Kart. The Super Star Wars games, was big on those. Final Fantasy 2, which was 4, and Final Fantasy 3, which was 6. Those are some of my favorite games on Super NES. And I still have those sitting in a bag right next to me. I found them the other night. Kind of whipped them out on stream. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. You know it. Thank you, Shamrock Mike, for saying so. I'll try not to ramble on too much more. We'll get the game started in a few. Give me 5 more minutes to ramble on. Maybe we'll even get the transcoding servers back if we haven't scared off too many viewers. But this is a variety stream. I am going to scare off viewers on a regular basis. Sometimes people are going to come in and go, oh my god, I love The Witcher. And then they're going to come in and go, what the hell is this Life is Strange shit? I am out of here. That is going to happen. It's the blessing and the curse of a variety stream. If I picked 1 or 2 games or 1 or 2 genres, I could probably have a more consistent chat. But I don't want a consistent chat. I want all you beautiful people from around the world and all your crazy shit. We live in a very chaotic world. You cannot resist entropy. It rules all. Marvin's Mittens. Catherine, you're going to have to remind me about Marvin's Mittens, especially because I've never heard of it. I am going to try and pick a day of the week. Not coming up next week, but I'm going to try and pick a day of the week to make, not necessarily just retro games, but a game where we can play more offbeat stuff. So when we play point-and-click adventures, if we're going to play retro games, if we're going to play stuff that I know a lot of people won't want to see because they only want to see one thing or another, I'm going to try and segment that off so that if you want to see it, you know when you'll find it. And if you don't want to see it, you know when you can stay away. But that hasn't happened yet. So, rawr. Last question. Favorite console? Last question for now. I have always had PlayStations. I've been a PC gamer and I've always had PlayStations. I've never owned an Xbox. Good question. I mean, it might sound cliched and just a lazy answer, but it might be PS4. I really like that that the PS4 was launched as a... It was not meant to be out of people's reach. The PS4 was meant to be very accessible. They priced it to be accessible. They put decent hardware in there, and I am impressed by that. I don't like Sony all that much. I'm not a Sony fanboy, though you'll probably call me that. But the truth is, I had a PS1. I loved Ridge Racer. Man, I played more Ridge Racer than you can imagine. I had a PS2. I didn't play all that much on my PS2. I have a PS3 and lots of good games for it, but I kind of like what they've done with the PS4, although I'm back to PC by and large now, especially because of the graphics card that you all got. So, am I going to play King's Quest, the new King's Quest? I think I'd like to. Oh, man, I'm going to lose my voice catching up here. What about Alan Wake and Human Revolution? Densa, they are on the list. I don't know if you saw my stupidly long game list, but they are on it. I have not played Alan Wake. I hear it's kind of David Lynchian, a bit Twin Peaksy, so I'm on board with Alan Wake. Human Revolution, I've heard lots of good things, although I hear the boss battles are kind of cheesy, but I'd be down for Human Revolution as well. You get a warm, fuzzy feeling for being in this chat. Dr. P, I do too sometimes. I do too. Albeit in the land where I live, Murder Burger, it is awesome. I'm in Colorado. It is awesome in Colorado. It is rarely not awesome in Colorado. Episode 4 just finished. Doubting Han. I'm sorry you missed it. We just finished episode 4, and that was way late. Morrison, it seems to, so far. And I think here's why. There really aren't that many games anymore that are that bottleneck at the CPU. Not so badly. Who is still making engines that are not efficiently using the GPU over the CPU to crunch numbers? I know Rockstar. Where in Colorado. I'm in Fort Collins, Colorado. West of Kansas, east of Utah. 980 Ti, not as awesome as you thought. Well, you know, Morrison, I'm not having any trouble yet with the CPU. I stream from a different computer, so maybe that's part of it. But Rockstar, for some weird reason, Rockstar still seems to have engines that are very CPU dependent, and that's shitty. Rocksteady, for some reason, Arkham City was horribly CPU dependent and buggy. Yep, Colorado. Did I say Colorado? Sorry, I'm tired. Didn't a trapped hiker cut off his arm in Colorado? I think that was in Colorado. Beyond Two Souls? No, I don't think so. GTA 5, I don't know if it's optimized properly or not, but GTA 4 was not. GTA 4 was optimized not at all. Yes. It's in the US. Murder Burger, it's in the US. Even though you're not in the US, I'm a little surprised you haven't heard of Colorado. It gets a lot of international attention these days because of some of the legal changes we've had. Colorado has a reputation of sort of being the next Amsterdam, if you know what I mean, but we don't need to talk about that. Yeah, welcome back, Pone. Welcome back. Yeah, Doubtin' Han, I'm sorry you missed episode 4. I will get it uploaded to YouTube. For all I know, Twitch is going to mute a big chunk of it, just like they muted the end of episode 3. Thoughts on Half-Life 3? I hope it happens. I just hope it happens. Just hope it happens one day. Am I a Broncos fan? I'm not a big sports fan, Run John, but when I moved to Colorado in '97, it was the end of Elway's career, and we had a couple good years, couple good Super Bowls that we won. I'm a fan of sports when they're kicking ass. When people are playing at their best, I'm a fan, and most of the time, unfortunately, pro sports, most of the time, people are not playing their best. They're paying their best, they're getting paid, but it's all about the advertising and the money and the hype, and rarely do I tune into any pro sports and go, look at those guys play good ball. Just rarely. So 86, I was in New York. I was a Mets fan. 97, 98, I was here in Colorado. I was a Broncos fan. But I am not actually much of a sports fan. Yeah, I second that. Android, where are you? Murderburger, where are you? I love how international this channel is becoming, and it's hard to keep track of where everyone is. All right. Y'all want to play some Assassin's Creed? I do, and I gotta stop talking for a few minutes, and I probably won't anyways. Let's see how our options look. Nuking Uplay pretty much nuked the game options too. I think we're good. I turned everything up last night. I kind of like turning the HUD off in this game, but I'm not prepared to right now. I'm gonna be too tired. You're in Nassau. We will be going there. We're going to be going to Nassau. And you probably know this, but in Assassin's Creed, we're going to be going to Nassau. We'll be going to Nassau tonight. Well, welcome, Nassau. All right. So if I missed anything else in chat, I'm sorry. I will try and keep up with it. I usually keep up pretty well with chat, but it can get pretty hectic. So far, it looks like the bitrate is holding at 3300. This should look pretty good. If for some reason my ISP craps out, I will restart the stream. If Twitch turns on transcoding servers again, which would be awesome, you'll notice the stream, many of you, not all of you, will see the stream go down, and then you'll have to refresh or it'll come right back. But, yes, it sure is. I kid you not. We will be going to Nassau in this game. So, yeehaw! Let's do this. I haven't played this game in a few months, at least a few months, so I'll probably have to get used to the controls again. But we'll get through it. Assassin's Creed, let's go. This is the beginning. This is the very beginning. We haven't done anything. Step 1. Fire with your cannons. Yeah, but I'm using controllers. Hold LT, aim RT. Yep, that's pretty standard. Where are we shooting at? Oh, right there.
Ready to fire, sir. Fire! Miss. Are the hooks tight? We're ready, sir. Fire!
What's up, laughing fool? How you doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Slow down, slow down. Whoa. How about swivels? My swivels don't want to fire right now. Come on. Come on, load them up. Load them up. Is it still? It's still alive. Okay. Come on, take that thing down. Ah. You love the Mayan armor in this game. I'm not sure I ever did get the Mayan armor.
Douse the flames! Get in there, you mongrel!
Nate, I got your
Is
whisper.
it dangerous?
You got it, buddy.
Edward.
You got it, Nate. That was some shit, wasn't it?
dangerous?
Okay.
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
Everybody, check out We Are
All
Woo
right.
sometime. He's another
No
streamer
more
here
than
on
2.
Twitch.
Promise
And he's
me.
good, so keep an eye out for him. Give him some love. And if you like what you see, give him a follow. We Are Woo. Have a good night. Take care of the family.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
AJ, thank you for the follow, AJ. Welcome again. All right. All right. It's a good thing I have played this game before because I'm pretty tired. I didn't sleep last night. This is the 24-hour stream, even though we're now pretty far into it. So I'm going to be looking at chat and missing things in game. And it's a good thing I've played the game before because this is a cool game and I wouldn't really want to miss too much. I do hope the transcoding servers kick back on, so if any of you are having buffering issues because the bitrate's a little high, watch for transcoding to come back on, and if it does, you'll be able to set that down. Woo! We actually made it to Black Flag after 8 hours. Oh, God. This is a beautiful game. It's a beautiful game. Enjoy.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
And in case you didn't know,
Bloody
there be pirates
fucking
here.
pirates.
I'm on to you, Snakesby!
So one of the coolest things about this Assassin's Creed is that we are not a proper assassin. We're a pirate who
Come
gets
on,
to
mate.
play
We're off
assassin.
to a bad start. It's
It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
And I have not played this since getting the 980. I turned up all the settings. It actually looks like some of these effects are causing a little frame chop. So I might tweak the settings a little bit. It's not that the 980 can't take it, and I don't know if it's a CPU bottleneck, but I'd rather have it play smooth. So I may tweak a few things, but not quite yet. Where are we actually going? Which way did he go? Which way did he go? I know the basic idea is he went up, but I wasn't paying attention. Where the hell did he go? How about up there? How about up there? Strawbender, I am actually afraid of heights, and Assassin's Creed, the series, I guess number 2 in particular, is what finally, in-game, broke me of it. I'm pretty much past being afraid of heights in games, thanks to Assassin's Creed. But out of game, I am still afraid of heights. Ledges in particular. Not heights, but ledges. Very afraid of ledges. Yeah, Popo, it never really does make sense why he has assassin skills. It's dramatic license. It's dramatic license. Bloodline, and he's just a badass. That's pretty much what's up. It seems to be, actually, it's the smoke. Let's make our first little manual tweak here. I don't want to drop out of the game and do the NVIDIA optimizer, but it looks like the smoke effects are causing some issues here. Also, I'm going to nuke motion blur. That drives some people nuts. You think the God Rays? What's most likely to be doing that? It seemed to be around smoke. Physics particles? I don't know. Let's knock physics down a little bit. Let's knock God Rays down a little bit, and let's just see what happens. We can tweak some more. Did that take? That took. Oh, what went to low? Oh, God Rays has high, low, or off. Fair enough. Fair enough. That'll do. Oh, that's much better. Totally. Or it was for... Shit, it was for a second. All right, we'll get back there. Don't worry about it for now. Anti-aliasing, I'm a sucker for anti-aliasing. I don't want to turn that off. Maybe a different anti-aliasing mode. It does seem to be around particle effects, though. Shadows and shader. Thank you all. Thank you all for the tech tips. I have tweaked as many games probably as anybody has. I've also been in IT for decades. I'm familiar with a lot of the things, the usual suspects, and I can tweak them. I just don't want to tweak them all right this second. We'll go baby steps, baby steps. And if it really looks bad, let me know. But I don't think it looks bad. We're just getting a few spots where it's there's some frame drops. We'll get to a nice break point. At some point, I'll tweak it a little more. Strawbender, when you went to Paris, you cracked your back on the railing. Fuck heights, yeah. Yep. You can't stand the large, Kim says, can't even stand a large window in a really tall building like the 60th floor in NYC. Exactly. No, it's that stuff. It's feeling like you're just so close to the pitfall. That's what's so damn scary. Damn it, I lost the guy again. Aren't they gonna put my ponytail on top of my head? Oh. Well, we are not keeping our distance. Do we have swords? We got swords. And he's wounded. He's an assassin, but he's wounded. Let's see if we can head him off. See if we can head him off. I am reducing the distance to target. Just trying to do it my way. Alright, the game doesn't like that. What do you think I'm doing, game? Do you see me going in any other direction than the kill? Quit telling me to reduce my distance. I'm trying to do Witcher play. I was just trying to dodge. Oh, man. Yeah, that's that Assassin's Creed combat. You liked Vanishing of Ethan Carter? Denza, I've heard good things. There might be another one we have to play.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward.
All right, so now we've got an assassin's outfit. Did he already toss the blades? Yeah, so he ignored or tossed the blades, or that hasn't happened yet. Get that death count ready. Shamrock, there is a reason why I don't have... I guess I could rig the death count up. That one would be easier. My entire OBS setup I had to rebuild today under Windows because of what the Aver software was doing on my normal Mac streaming setup. So I don't have a lot of things in place. But I've missed 2 very generous donations tonight, and that was because my notification is not in place. I don't have my music identifier scrolling by. I could set up the manual death count if you want, but what I'm more interested in is whether or not it's worth turning the difficulty up. Question came up a few minutes ago, are you going to play on hard? I am fine with that if it's not just going to turn everyone into a sponge. So, what do we have here? Brightness, subtitles. Oh, subtitles, sorry. Subtitles are on now. Line HUD controls. Is there even a harder difficulty? Is that a thing? I didn't even see that. Maybe there's no harder difficulty. Yeah, Pone, I'm kind of torn. I think Ezio is fantastic. I loved Assassin's Creed 2 and Ezio. I kind of like the idea of a pirate pretending to be an assassin because yeah, seriously. He did. He tossed the hidden blades. I'm not saying he's better than Ezio, but what I like is that the game got pretty pretentious. The series got pretty pretentious, and the whole Assassins and the Templars, to take a break from it and be a pirate, and yet to still shoehorn that into the whole lore, I thought that was fantastic. Yeah, the Assassins were a whole culture, almost a secret society, and the Templars, secret society. You'll get it. We'll get some of the story here. So no one's answering about the difficulty. Therefore, either there isn't one, since I don't find it, or no one cares, and that's fine. Welcome back, Altamore. Welcome back. So I don't see a harder difficulty. Let me know if I'm just missing that, and if you think we should do it. Find a way to Havana. So, this isn't fully an open-world game, but it's not actually that far from an open-world game. You get to travel most of the time where you want to go. We could ignore the story and just go loot hunting and animal hunting and enjoying the scenery. But for this stream, I'm going to try and play through the game, so I may not be doing as much to gather stuff as you might expect. Unless you want to see that, let me know. Let me know.
That schooner will do me just fine.
Yeah, let's go steal a ship and get to Havana and get this game started. Shamrock Mike 50 what? Are you talking about viewers or I don't know. I don't know. I think we were there. I scared a lot of people off during the transition between games and talking and waiting and all that. But I'm not worried about it, Mike. The only reason I would be interested in making sure we pump up the viewer count right now is for transcoding servers, but it'll happen or it won't. Let's go back for a little bit of loot. Strawbender, I have still not played the first one. I look forward to playing the first one. I've heard mixed things, but I'm going to play it sometime. I've got the whole series except for, I think, Revelations. Oh, deaths. Haha. 50 deaths. Yeah, I should have known because of 50 deaths in Lara Croft that's what you were talking about. Shamrock Mike, we lost the transcoding server when we switched over to Black Flag, so that's still on my mind.
The Commodore's gone ahead to Kingston, where to commandeer this blabber's ship and follow.
Sorry, Kingston? No, our destination is Havana. I'm just a merchant.
Quiet, you bleeding pirate. You'll hang for the mess you made out there.
Sir, I had nothing to do with this attack. My crew and I had merely anchored to water and resupply.
I could. Lance, if you want to see, do y'all want a death count for this? Let me get it going here real quick. Let me bring it up here. Let me get it. I don't have a proper death counter set up, but I do have. I can do it with text. Let me go here. Deaths 0. Add that. Here. Here's all my stuff. About here. Death count. Alright, we got a death counter. Altair's story. Yeah, I look forward to Altair's story, and I certainly like the outfit. I liked wearing his outfit when I was Ezio. Whoa! Did I just get spotted? I know stalking zone, so crouch! So crouch, dude.
Give me one reason I shouldn't vent your skull.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like. I'll pay you. Anything you like.
AJ, I know Doctor Who, but I'm not a huge fan. I've never really followed, never watched enough. It's one of those things that I'll probably enjoy the heck out of when I ever get to it. So I've never seen any of the Doctor Who's, not the old ones or the middle ones or the new ones. But you'll probably find a lot of love for Doctor Who in chat. I know a few of the references, but I'm no expert.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like. I'll pay you. Anything you like. Oh God. Oh God.
Just hang in there, guy. You hear him? Oh God. Oh God. I did. Hey, Andy. I did, finally. At least episode 4.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like.
And these aren't the brightest of soldiers.
I'll pay you. Anything you like.
You never blink at statues anymore. Oh man, Andy, it was powerful.
Oh God.
It was powerful. Look, that other guy can probably see me. I guess we don't have to sneak through this.
Sugar. Take anything you like.
But it's kind of more fun if we sneak through this. Stab a turtle. Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
I'll pay
I know.
you.
Perfect.
Like.
Perfect. You saw us. That's great. Come over this way. Come over this way.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah, Andy, and to be honest, I had a rougher time with the beginning of episode 4 than the end of episode 4. All right, let's run up and just stab this guy.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like.
Or choke him out. That's another option.
By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Ah, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
Natural allies.
To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it?
They're munching on a bit of steak. What time is it for me?
Rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
Oh, this is difficult. I should have taken the coat off.
Aye, that's the way.
Andy, you're not going to get the proper uptime. The uptime won't be correct. But yes. Started about, it was 8 hours ago. 117, you're dead tired, but you want to keep watching. Well, AJ, I hope you stay for a little bit. If you got to crash out, you got to crash out. Here's the cool thing, AJ, if you have to crash out, I'll be here when you get back. We're still going to be playing this, unless I go resident sleeper on everybody, which I haven't done yet. This is not my first rodeo. This is not my first 24-hour stream. I don't know if anyone remembers how many, but I think this is number 7. At least 6, and this might be my 7th 24-hour stream in the past couple months. It's a regular thing now. I'm doing this every Friday. And I was not in great shape for this one, so there is a chance that I will fall apart on you. But there is also a much better chance that when you wake up tomorrow, I'll still be here. So, there is that. Densa, kick their asses, actually making a challenge. No shields, this is Dark Souls 1. No shields, no leveling up hit points, and no cheesy tactics. Well, good on ya. I've never done any Dark Souls challenge. In fact, the Bloodborne Whip challenge was never even planned. That just kind of happened, and that was fun. That was fun. Yeah, anyone who was there for the Bloodborne 24-hour stream, that was the first. That was spontaneous, and it was pretty awesome. It's tomorrow for you already. Andy, it almost did. I think most of my 24-hour streams so far were The Witcher. But there were a few others. Not an android, sleep well. See you later. Maybe I'll see you in the morning. Is Nade still kicking? Not an android, is Nade still floating around? Nade, you still floating around? You did. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. I like doing these long streams. I do prefer to be more rested, but I kind of like getting a little loopy. I don't really want to kill a sea turtle. I don't think we can kill the sea turtle. Right? I'm pretty sure we can't actually kill the sea turtle. Just to point out to you that we can't. Not that I wanted to. Right on, Nade. Sleep well, brother. Sleep well. And maybe I'll see you both in the morning. What a beautiful game. In a way, I'm very glad that this won out, because I think doing Metal Gear Solid next week in pieces will be much better. Are you? Strawbender. I didn't catch that. I thought you were saying goodnight to them. Thought you were wishing them good night. So, good night, man. Good night. Good night, Strawbender. Good night to you and sleep well. It's hard to keep up with all the chat and know where everyone's at and play a game at the same time. But yeah, Strawbender, be well. Sleep well. You're gonna crash. Night. Good night. See you in the morning. I hope. I did not go for the shanty. There was a shanty back there at the beginning of the game. I did not go grab it. You get to collect sea shanties in this game, and the more you collect, the more songs we get while sailing.
Welcome aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine. There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
Hey now, game.
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
Reef in, all tops! We've really opened it up now, haven't we?
Yeah, if Twitch is really playing Dark Souls, I gotta check it out, but I don't think they'll ever finish it. How the hell could they? It was hard enough for them to finish a lot of simple games.
Pirates roaming these waters. Is it a real danger, do you suppose?
A possibility. But most pirates stalk
bet it
the
would
windward
be.
passage between Cuba and Hispaniola.
I am not driving this ship very well.
That is a bustling strait. But I shouldn't worry about being waylaid by pirates.
It's meant to be a little narrow so you learn how to sail the basics, but still.
Sugarcane, seals, molasses, rum, that sort of thing.
Doubting not. Whoa, hey, steer.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
I don't think my controller's dying yet. I've got some spare batteries, but Doubtenhan, what's up? You say wow. Wow. What's up? AJ, I have not come up with one yet. So I guess you could say I do. I was a little worried about putting up the splash that I made for Twitch. You wouldn't mind making one? I can be a pretty stubborn, pretty picky guy, so I don't want to tease you by saying, "Yeah, make me one," and then be like, could you tweak that? But I would love that if you want to. If you want to, AJ, if you think you've got something in mind, I'd love to see what you've got. But don't throw a whole lot of time at it right away, because I can be. I don't know. I might want to come up with something sometime. I'm no graphic designer, but I do like messing around. So, but thank you. Either way, thank you for offering. And if you do come up with something, show me what you got.